Here's one of the new transfers from our autumn release, and it's called Gingerbread Baking Company. I'm also using the gingerbread chalkable shapes. So these are made out of, it's almost like a chalkboard. It's just white. You can wipe it off. You can reuse it. You can change out the colors. So, and how do you know this, Amy? I know this because I started the project and I needed to start over. So that's how I know you can wipe it off. It's a wipeable surface and it's perfect. I use these colors that are in a palette pack. So it's called Holiday Paste Singles Palette Pack. We'll go over that in a minute. So the first thing I did was wax my surface, and I waxed it to prepare it for the transfer so that the transfer adheres to it good and there's less bleeding. So I waxed all of the things. I waxed the big board and the little gingerbread man and the banner. And then, so what I did was I went section by section, and this is where I messed up and had to redo it. In the beginning, I just started chalking it and I wasn't lifting. When you have a big transfer like this, you want to lift as you go. So you do a little bit, lift and dry. Do a little bit, lift and dry. Otherwise, the paste gets stuck into your transfer and doesn't stay onto your surface. So I just went all the way around the board. I did like kind of one side at a time, and I just pasted and then lifted and dried. Now, when you dry, you don't want to melt your transfer. So I'm using a cold heat on my dryer. Does that make sense? That's an oxymoron, cold heat. Well, I gave it a cold blow, which is probably going to get me in trouble too. Anyway, you don't want to get the heat too close to your transfer. So you just kind of hold it away from your transfer, but you want to dry it so that it stays onto your surface. So I just went around the transfer and just did a section at a time. Now, we do have some detail tools that I did put in a cart link, but if you don't want them or you already have them, just take them out. They help with the little tiny sections, like the little berries and the little branches and stuff. But another hint is I usually will cut one of my mini squeegees in half, and it gets through those sections pretty good too. I did use my detail tools on this one a lot because there's a lot of little sections on this one, but I did use my half a mini squeegee too. So I just went through with all the different colors that come in that palette pack. So in the palette pack, it comes with Marvelous, which is the pink color, Cherry, Forest, Camel, Eucalyptus, and Shimmer Harvest. So there's how many? 6 different colors. It's pretty good, you guys. So I did put that in the cart. So then the last thing I did was the border. And so I did that in Shimmer Harvest. Now there's 2 different borders on this. So the first one I went all the way around in the Shimmer Harvest, lifting as I went. And hopefully I don't make you watch the whole thing as I go, but I might make you watch it. I'm like that. I hope not. But so I just went, lifted, dried, and then just laid it back down and went on. And then the last part of it it's almost like a peppermint. It's got a stripe in it, and it really finishes off the project, you guys. It's really cute. So I did that in the cherry and just went all the way around and then lifted and dried. I think it came out really cute. I really like these colors too. Now, you could do this in just black and white. You could make it much simpler. I just thought it would be really cute using all these colors, and I wanted to kind of show you guys one of these techniques of the lift as you go. And then I just put the little gingerbread chalkable shape down underneath the transfer. And with him, it was a little bit more difficult because there's not a lot of sticky, because he's mostly chalked, so there's not a lot of places for the transfer to stick to. So I did him in the camel, and then I did his little scarf in the Marvelous, and then the last part was the banner, and I did that in Eucalyptus. So I did use the detail tool at the end, you guys. So if you did have any bleeding or anything like that, you can, once it's dry, you can use a detail tool and it scrapes it right off. So in order to stick them to the board, I just had these little Velcro stickers, little Velcro dots. So I put them on to the banner and the gingerbread man, and I just put them onto the board. It gives it kind of a three-dimensional look. It makes them pop. So I really like them. You know what would have been really cute is, did you see the gingerbread men that I made this week? Putting one of them right there where the gingerbread man is. That would have been cute. I didn't do that, but I did put them near him in the picture. So let me know what you think. I did put a link to everything that I used from my store in the comments or in the description. If you're interested, go check it out. If you have any questions, let me know. Hit that like button, hit that share button for me, and make sure you're following me if you're not. Thank you.